know, the Richland Hospital is a great hospital. It has, great staff that are really to work with the patients and that are very familiar with either the patients or their family to a large degree. So it lends to a great deal of personal care.
Everybody knows everybody. You're not a number here. Everybody knows your name, and from the bottom to the top.
It is actually the best working environment I've ever been in the places that I've worked. It's real community oriented. It's just wonderful.
My relationship with my coworkers, it's one of the best things regarding working in the Richland Hospital. All of us seems to gel really well. We work well together. So the professional environment is really good.
When I finished my residency, my husband and I traveled all around Wisconsin, and if we liked a town, we would take down the name, and then I would call and try to arrange an interview. And so of all those places, I was most impressed with the quality of physicians that are here.
I really enjoy having a smaller work environment because I just think it improves quality of care. Communication lines are better. The facility is basically in two different sections. We have the clinic, which is a group of 3 different pods that we as physicians practice and see our patients in. And then for those who do surgical procedures, we have 3 ORs, soon to hopefully open up another OR, and it's relatively new, state-of-the-art material.
There are some great features of cooperation between the clinic and the hospital that aren't found in many other areas. Not the least of that is the shared medical record and the electronic medical record, which has just been a great asset to the community.
This is a very giving community and a very giving hospital, and it's a give and take. The community has given a lot to this hospital, as evidenced by this beautiful facility that we have. Some of this money was raised and supported by community members, and the hospital goes out of their way to pay it back.
We have all sorts of programs. We have wellness programs. We have rehab programs that touch all sorts of different patients.
I think it's a very, very important entity within the community. I think the community in general takes pride in their hospital, in their medical and nursing staff.
We're all here for different reasons. I grew up in a bigger city, and I trained in a bigger city, and I practice in a big city. I didn't want to move to a smaller area which I wasn't familiar with, particularly as it relates to their quality of care. And to my surprise, I found that the quality care is exceptional.
Richland Center is sort of an island in between Madison and La Crosse, and I think because that we're sort of far away, the hospital is much stronger than maybe some smaller hospitals that are kind of right next to big tertiary care centers, because we don't have the option that someone can just go to a different place. We have to be strong and be able to provide good primary care, and the hospital, I think, rises to that occasion and does its best to provide care for the whole county and the surrounding area.
Richland Center is a great place to live. We have a great deal of variety in the community. There's some very artistic people. They're obviously the core with the farming community, and the various events and the people that you come across are very interesting here.
When I first came into town here, I wasn't expecting much of cultural events. But after I attended one of the productions by the Community Players Theater, I have to say I was very impressed.
It is a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. It's a wonderful nature area. If you love hiking and camping and outdoor activities, it's wonderful for that.
There's world-class trout fishing. People come from all over the country. The topography of this southwest Wisconsin area is beautiful. I mean, I've been a lot of places, and I've looked at a lot of places before we decided to move to this town. And the hills of this driftless region are just, I mean, it's it's unparalleled.
We're also very fortunate to have the two-year University of Wisconsin campus here in Richland Center.
There's a lot of different activities you can do out there. They've got an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They've got an expanded workout area. They have racquetball courts. There's just a lot of activities for the family.
There is also other opportunities with Madison being just an hour or so down the road to participate in all the activities that occur in a place like that.
You're still in the small town environment, but yet you can still go to the city and do all the things you like to do in the city. So yeah, in that way it's convenient.
I think that the community is really blessed, not just to have a hospital, but to have a hospital that I think is very high quality. And in that regard, I think the hospital is changing lives because people here who are coming for care are getting really good care.
You're working with people that you know by name and by personality, and you deal with them all the time. And it's a very important thing for me to be able to work in an environment to where everybody is working together for a common goal.
Beginning to realize that relationships are an important part in anyone's life. You can have great achievements, but without the support or relationship with other people, it's just not going to mean a whole lot to you. It's just one of the greatest parts.